Take everything you've ever learned about grinding camos in Call of Duty and throw it away, because Modern Warfare 2 is going to be completely different. They just gave us a massive blog post showing us how camos are going to work in this game, a bunch of other mastery stuff, operator stuff, the whole star system. We're going to have multiple videos today because this is too much to cover in one video, and this is probably going to be the most grindy game in Call of Duty we've ever seen. But yeah, the new camo system, rocket launchers have one single challenge. Once you unlock gold for every weapon type, you then have to do different challenges to unlock platinum, and there's some weapons that have some camos, and when you unlock them, they're usable on all weapons. So we're gonna break it all down in this video as clearly and as quickly as I possibly can, so you guys can understand what's going on here in a rapid style video. And if you're new to my channel, we mainly grind camos here. As soon as Modern Warfare 2 launches, we're gonna be grinding 24/7 on live stream until we unlock every single camo. That way we can make some guides for you, show you what they look like. So if you're grinding these camos and you want some tips, make sure to sub to the channel, because we're also going to have a ton of that here. But I guess let's go ahead and just start breaking this down. For completionist, camo challenges. Weapon camos are cosmetic patterns that were originally introduced in COD 4 2007. Modern Warfare 2's camo system will be streamlined significantly and will offer more rewards than in previous year. Its goal is to give you those mastery camos, gold, platinum, and more sooner, while granting more universal base camo rewards with a longer in-game journey for providing true weapon mastery. So they're saying here, overall, the mastery camo grind on this game is going to be easier, but there's going to be additional stuff afterwards that's going to be even harder than normal. In Modern Warfare 2, camos are split into two groups. Base camos. Any weapon can equip a base camo once unlocked via a specific weapon's base camo challenge. In other words, base camos are universally unlocked across all weapons by completing a challenge on the road to the weapon's first mastery camo. So when the game launches, let's say you start using the M4, right? You do the first camo challenge for the M4, you're going to unlock a base camo. This can be now used on every single weapon in the entire game. So when you're doing challenges to unlock a weapon, getting it gold, you're unlocking base camos that can be used on any weapon, not just the M4. There will be 180 plus unique base camos available at launch, with more to be added with each new weapon that comes in the post-launch season. What makes this system super unique is when there's new DLC weapons, since they don't share these base camos. Like Season 1 comes out, there's 2 new weapons. You're grinding these weapons, you're unlocking new camos for every other weapon you own. So every time they add new DLC weapons, they're adding new camos as well. So that's really different. So the other category is Mastery Camos. These are unlocked only for a specific weapon. You have 4 unique designs: gold, platinum, polyatomic, and Orion. The gold camo challenge for each weapon is only available once all of its base camo challenges are completed. The platinum camo challenges for each weapon are only available once gold's been unlocked for a minimum number of weapons in each category. The polyatomic camo challenge for each weapon is available once platinum camo is unlocked across a minimum of 51 weapons. The Orion camo is a reward for unlocking polychromatic camo across a minimum of 51 weapons. It is also automatically granted on each weapon that earns the Orion camo past its minimum requirement. So what you have to do is you got to get all the base camos for a weapon. Once you do that, you're going to unlock the gold challenge. You do the gold challenge, you unlock the gold camo. Then once you get an entire set of weapons, so let's say all the ARs, you have now gotten the gold camo on every AR at launch. You can now do the platinum camo challenge for each weapon to unlock the platinum camo for that weapon. Now, once you get the platinum camo for all 51 weapons in the game, you can now do the polyatomic camo challenge for each weapon. Once you get polyatomic for each weapon in the entire game, you can now use the Orion camo. That's how you unlock the Orion camo, is by getting polychromatic for every weapon in the game. So there is 4 tiers of camos, and it's a little bit more confusing. It does follow the old system a little bit, and it does say the minimum number of weapons in each category for platinum. That is the base minimum. So this is just saying once new DLC weapons are added, you can sub-change the DLC weapons in. But yes, you are going to need at launch every single weapon gold to be able to work on the platinum challenge. So there's going to be an actual platinum challenge. So you can have the platinum camo for just one weapon in a category because you've only done it for that one. And then once you get platinum on everything, you then unlock polyatomic, and then you can start grinding with polyatomic and start working for the Orion camo. I like this system, and there's still more. Trust me, there's more that's changed than just this. I know this is already a lot of changes, but there's just, they redid the whole thing. I like this system because it fixes an issue. If you look back at the older games, you would unlock a gold camo for a weapon, and then you'd never use it again. As soon as you got gold, you were grinding another set of weapons because you would unlock platinum. And then once you got platinum for a weapon, you would never actually get to use the camo because now you're working on another section of weapons going for the final tier. What this does is this allows you to unlock the gold camo. You're now going to use that gold camo and you're going to use it to unlock the platinum camo. Now that you've got the platinum camo, you're still going to use the weapon and you're going to use that platinum camo to unlock the polychromatic. And you're still going to get to use the polychromatic because now you've got to use your weapon with the polyatomic camo. And now you're using that to unlock the Orion camo. So now you're actually going to get to use all these mastery camos instead of where in previous games you unlock the mastery camo and then you just never used it because you were only going to use DM Ultra or whatever the final tier was. Each mastery camo is also tied to additional challenge requirement for weapon master in each weapon, which can be done in parallel with the camo challenge journey detailed below. So they just told us how the mastery camo system works for this game, but what about before this? How do you get the weapon gold ready to be able to do the gold challenge? That's what they talk about next. In Modern Warfare 2019, each weapon had 10 base camos, 10 challenges each, for 100 camos to unlock per weapon. However, in Modern Warfare 2, the base camouflage system offers between 1 and 4 challenges per weapon, meaning each weapon is going to have between 1 and 4 challenges. Not 10 and not, crazy amounts on all 10. 1 to 4, meaning the max amount of challenge you have to do for a weapon is 4. And each challenge unlocks a new camo to use across all weapons. So once you do that challenge for one weapon, you can use it on everything. Just with the launch weapon roster alone, there will be more than 180 plus unique camos during at launch. Each gunsmithable weapon that is a weapon that has attachments. So every weapon that is not a knife, a riot shield, or a rocket launcher is going to have 4 base camo challenges. The first is a basic kill count challenge, which is available as soon as the weapon's unlocked. The other 3 are unlocked at specific weapon levels. No, none of these challenges have specific attachment requirements, allowing you to complete these with whatever configuration you see fit. I feel like that's a jag about Vanguard. So many people complained about having specific attachments, which really only Vanguard did that. And they went out of their way to call out, none of these have specific attachment requirements. Like, bro, you don't have to do Vanguard like that. So here's an example. And this, once again, is going to be for all primary weapons and all secondary weapons. Any weapon that you can attach attachments on. For example, the M4 has the following base camo challenges. Get blank kills with the M4. Get blank or more kills with the M4 without reloading. Get blank double kills with the M4. Get blank triple kills with the M4. And if you do all 4 of those challenges, you're able to work on the gold challenge now. Then the non-gunsmithable weapons. So the knives, any weapon you can't put attachments on, get blank kills with the RPG-7. It is just kills. No longer you got to get double kills or any of this weird stuff for the knives or the rocket launchers. It's just kills. I assume that the lock-on rocket launcher will probably be destroys instead of normally kills, but that is it. It's just one challenge for the rocket launchers and the knives and the riot shields. This new base camo system also applies to all post-launch weapons, so as we get more and more DLC weapons. But the cool thing is, you'll have all these base weapons. So when a new DLC weapon launches, before you even use it, you'll have 180 plus camos to use on it. Step 2 is unlocking the gold camo. Once you've done all the base challenges, this is what the gold challenge is going to be. Every weapon in Modern Warfare 2 has the same gold camo challenge, getting a certain number of kills, 2, 3 usually with the weapon without dying. So they're not going to be bloodthirsties. It's going to be like Modern Warfare 2019. For every weapon, the gold challenge requirement is getting a certain amount of kills without dying. And it said usually 2 or 3. So I'm assuming the rocket launchers are probably getting, 2 kills without dying 25 times. For the primary main weapons, it's getting 3 kills without dying a certain amount of times. That is what you do. And once you do that, you'll get the gold camo challenge. Step 3 is going to be the platinum camo, which, that actually looks a little bit different than the leaked footage we saw. It looks like it's got gold accents now. I think I actually like that better. Some of these camos you'll notice as we go down have actually changed up a little bit. So platinum camo challenges are tied to specific weapon categories that become available once a certain number of gold camos are earned across the category. They're saying this for DLC weapons, but at launch, to get the platinum, you are going to need every assault rifle, every single one in all these categories gold, before you can start working on the platinum challenge. Each platinum camo challenge is the same across every weapon within a weapon category. So every AR is going to share the same challenge. They don't let us know. We don't know what the platinum challenge is going to be. Then once you unlock platinum for every weapon in the game, so now you've got all 51 weapons platinum, you can start working on the polyatomic. Once again, they don't let us know these challenges. So it says this final mastery camo is another challenge specific to each weapons category. So each weapon category is going to have its own challenge. They don't give us any hints. I'm not sure what these could be. Maybe long shots, leaning stuff. We'll have to wait till the game launches. So this is what that looks like. Then this is the Orion camo, which is actually changed, and I'm not going to lie, I'm not a huge fan of the change. The leaked version of Orion, the one that's currently in the campaign code, has this texture across the entire weapon. Now it looks like this is the alternative texture, and it's got almost like this obsidian stuff. So this is the final camo. This is going to be the last camo you get once you get every weapon polyatomic. So once you get this camo on all 51 weapons in the game, you've done the gold challenges, the platinum challenges, the poly. This is the final tier, which honestly, I don't think is the best looking. If I had to pick one of these camos, I still think gold's the best looking. I think gold out of all these are good looking. Who knows? It could be different once we get in game. Once the polyatomic camo is unlocked on all 51 weapons, this is your official mark of completion for weapon camos. Yeah. That is the new weapon camo system. It's really not that confusing. It does sound confusing when you first read through it, but my goal here was to kind of explain it in a really, really simple way. So it is a lot of the same stuff. It's just things have altered in kind of the pattern and how it's going to work a little bit. And it does allow you to use the camos as you grind, which I am super excited about. We've got another video I'm going to start working on right after this. There is a whole different set of weapon masteries that's not even tied to the camos. It is this game is going to be the most grindy COD I think we've ever seen. With that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video so I can get out for you guys. Let me know how you feel about these new changes. Out of the 4 mastery camos that we've shown here, gold, platinum, which is your favorite one? Are you going to be grinding camos this year? And make sure to check out the streams as soon as the game launches. 24/7 streams until we unlock this bad boy right here. If you guys want to see more videos like this, make sure to sub. Thank you guys for watching. If you love, like, or comment, I appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.